In 1958, China was a nation in a hurry. Mao Zedong had a vision to catapult a medieval agrarian society into an industrial superpower in just 15 years. It was called the Great Leap Forward. At its peak, the energy was electric. Every citizen was a soldier in the war against poverty. But to build a new world, Mao believed he had to declare war on the old one. The logic was seductive in its simplicity. If China was to grow, every grain of rice mattered. And there was a thief in the fields, a small, brown, feathered insurgent that ate 4.5 pounds of grain per year. The sparrow. On paper, the math was flawless. Kill the sparrows, save the grain, feed the people. It was the ultimate surface problem solved with a surface solution. In 1958, the Four Pests campaign began. It was a masterpiece of collective action. Millions of people took to the streets with pots, pans, and drums. They didn't even have to shoot the birds. They just had to keep them from landing. For 3 days, the citizens made a wall of noise until the sparrows, exhausted and terrified, fell dead from the sky by the millions. It was a victory. The people cheered. They had optimized the ecosystem, or so they thought. They forgot that nature doesn't keep a spreadsheet. It maintains a balance. This is where the law of unintended consequences enters the room. Sparrows eat grain, yes, but they also eat locusts. Without their natural predator, the locust population didn't just grow, it exploded. They swarmed the countryside like a biblical plague. They didn't just eat 4.5 pounds of grain, they ate everything. The crops vanished. The Great Leap became a free fall. This led to the Great Chinese Famine. While official records vary, mainstream historical consensus suggests between 15 and 45 million people perished. All because a group of smart people looked at a complex system and thought they could fix it by removing one piece they didn't like. Humans are tragically rational. We are experts at finding the perfect solution to the wrong problem. This happened to them, but it is happening to you right now. Every time you optimize your life by cutting out a pest, you risk a plague you haven't accounted for. We save time by skipping sleep, only to lose our edge to brain fog. We cut costs by hiring the cheapest labor, only to spend double on the cleanup. We solve the surface problem and ignore the systemic collapse. Your actionable pivot is this. Before you pull the trigger on a common-sense solution, ask yourself, and then what? If you can't see the locusts coming, don't kill the sparrows. Stop fixing the surface. Start respecting the system.